Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Minnesota High School Volleyball playoff action for the Section 6A volleyball squad. The number 3 seed Breckenridge Cowgirls taking on the number 6 seed here at Breckenridge High School. That is the Underwood Rockets are here. Both teams coming in tonight. Again, the number 3 seed Breckenridge Cowgirls coming in tonight here with a section record of 9-2 and an overall record of 21-5. The Underwood Rockets section record 9-6 at a 15-11 overall record. We're going to take a quick break. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here on the game. Three Borders Sports Network. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. We're expecting a good one here tonight for Section 6A volleyball. We'll be right back after these messages.
That we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota, or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1897.
Good sports are winners, no matter what the score, and good sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. You keep the standards high and the game enjoyable for all by showing respect for players, coaches, and officials. Respect and responsibility is why we play. Celebrating a championship with classmates, teammates, and the community. It's a memory that lasts a lifetime, so root for your team with good sportsmanship and enjoy every minute of today's game. The Minnesota State High School League, helping students reach their goals in and out of the classroom.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School here as we got the Breckenridge Cowgirls and the Underwood Rockets Section 6A volleyball action. We're going to have this game brought to you in part by this Section 6A game brought to you in part by Off the Wall Advertising, keeping your business in front of your target audience. Again, Off the Wall Advertising. Check out their website at www.offthewalladvertising.com. This game also partially brought to you by, for a Section 6A, is brought to you by Red River Communications. fast fiber internet, digital TV, and much, much more. Red River Communication. These games are brought to you by those two. We want to thank them for doing all of this and making these two games, or at least this game, possible here for Section 6A Volleyball. Again, welcome everybody in Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome. I am Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by Brian Watson. He's producing the show tonight. Beat up, here we are, playoff volleyball. We got two bands tonight. We are just hopping.
Joe, this is crazy here.
Yeah, it's a lot of noise.
We have both bands going on. I went to a volleyball game and a battle of the bands broke out.
That's kind of what's going on here. I remember the basketball season, it was the same way. It got awfully busy here. And we got fans filing in here, passing in front of our camera here. I think things will settle down here shortly. Our pregame show brought to you by, as always, Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages. And she also has chiropractic acupuncture possible alternatives. See Dr. Andrea, downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. Again, Breckenridge Cowgirls coming in as the number 3 seed, Brian, 9-2 in the section, 21-5 overall. Number 6 seed, Underwood, 9-6 and 15-11 overall. So the 3 seed versus the 6 seed.
Yeah, it should be a good one, Joe. These two teams played earlier, and it was at Underwood, and Brett took them 3-1. So you know that Underwood's going to come in with some confidence, knowing that they can compete. They know that they can steal a set, and they're just going to try and clean up some of the things that they did in Underwood and see if they can get out of here with a win.
So again, the Underwood Rockets coming in here tonight and trying to take one away from the Breckenridge Cowgirls. And I know Coach Wilson and the Cowgirls are ready for tonight's action. If they go on and win, Brian, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. That's kind of what an announcer guy does. But as an announcer person, you got to look ahead. If you win, you might be traveling to the number 2 seed, Hillcrest. And there was some conversation and some talk why Hillcrest got a lower QRF, but yet the Breckenridge Cowgirls had a higher QRF, but were seeded 3rd, and Hillcrest got the 2 seed. So now that means it might have to travel.
Yeah, but we're only talking about just minor points as far as the QRF goes. But Hillcrest played 16 section opponents, and I think that's where they gained the advantage by playing more section opponents, 18 section opponents. So more games there. And when it gets close like that, they have to look at certain factors. But, it is what it is. It doesn't matter who you play. You need to beat everybody, so it doesn't matter who you play or where you're going to play. You need to win the game. And first things first, you need to try and get this thing done tonight here against Underwood.
So, yeah, the Cowgirls looking to take on the Underwood Rockets here in other section play here. In round 1, the number 8 in the north seed, that's Rosse. They took on the number 9 seed, Battle Lake, and Rosse were victorious. Moving on there, they'll take on the number 1 seed in the north, Henning, tonight, also at 7 p.m. Also in the north, the number 4 seed, Park Christian, is taking on the number 5 seed, New York Mills. So there's your north subsection. And then also here in the north, number 2 seed, Hillcrest Academy, taking on Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal, the Titans, and that is at 7 o'clock at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. And then here we are here in Breckenridge as the Cowgirls are taking on the Rockets, the 3 versus the 6. So that is all of your section seating here on the north side. And winners play again on Friday night. We will have that broadcast if the Cowgirls move on. And if they do move on after that one, that will be at the higher seed, wherever that's going to be. And then again, they will play on November 3rd. That will be at a neutral site at Fergus Falls High School on the 3rd of November. I believe that's Thursday next week. So that would be the schedule. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the national anthem right after this. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot homemade food specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wahpeton Deli and Eatery at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wahpeton Deli and Eatery take the worry out of your event. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect that they deserve. And when you have great teams and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Once again, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching on our YouTube channel and also on Red River Communications Cable Channel 125. Again, this Section 6A game partially brought to you by Off the Wall Advertising. Keep your business in front of your target audience, offthewalladvertising.com. Also, this Section 6A game also brought to you by Red River Communications, fast fiber internet, digital TV, and much, much more. Our pregame show was brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages. She also has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea, downtown Wahpeton, Dakota Avenue. We want to welcome all the Underwood folks that might be tuning in watching Three Borders Sports Network. If you're new to Three Borders Sports Network, I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson is my partner in this adventure. He's doing the production here tonight. And if you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch all of our other events that we do, not just sporting events, but we do other things as well, you can click on the subscribe button. Brian?
Yeah, they can just click on the subscribe button as they're watching here on YouTube, and they'll get notifications whenever our events go live.
Pretty cool. And we're just going to be ready here for our national anthem.
Breckenridge Cowgirls.
And the announcer, Art Rocco, will introduce the pep band here from Breckenridge. We'll be playing our national anthem as we honor America.
Please rise, face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem by the Breckenridge High School Band under the direction of student teacher Andrew Smith. Thank you, band. All right, at this time, let's meet our guests on the scoreboard, the Underwood Rockets. First, the non-starters. Number 1, Millie Oberg. Number 2, Elena Ebevold. Number 4, Emma Dirkman. Number 5, Kaylee Burga. Number 8, Esme Larson. Number 11, Ezra Baker. And now for your starters. Number 3, Georgia Gabrielson. Number 7, Sia Olson. Number 10, Brooklyn Christensen. Number 12, Callan Grove. Number 13, Liz Lucken. Number 14, Katie Hess. And your libero, number 9, Becca Johnson. Coach Breck Grove, assisted by Carly Jensen, Callie Kane, and Megan Drager. And now for your Breckenridge Cowgirls. First, the non-starters. Number 4, Emma Etzler. Number 5, Kennedy Schuler. Number 6, Grace Nicholson. Number 11, Parker Yagi. Number 13, Coley Schuler. Number 18, Ivy Oshak. And now for your starters. Number 1, Abby Johnson. Number 2, Haley Henson. Number 7, Addie Twidwell. Number 8, Matea Vig. Number 10, Caitlin Kaler. Number 12, Kelsey Sorrell. And your libero, number 16, Sydney Roberts. Coaches, Margaret Wilson, Alicia Finkraw, Missy Johnson, and Brianna Dower. Your officials for tonight's game, Mike Miners and Colleen Schmeezing. Let's play some volleyball.
All right, there you go. There you have it. That's the starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Our starting lineups again here as Art brought the starters to you. We appreciate that. Again, just a quick mention to the folks that are bringing you this game. Again, Off the Wall Advertising and Red River Communications. We want to thank all of our regular sponsors here that have been with us all year long as well at Three Borders Sports Network, including Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Thrivent, Farmers Union Insurance on the scoreboard, OSPTI, Red River Grain, Carlson Family Insurance, S&B Custom Homes, Digital Guru, Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, Superior Builders, the Three Rivers Crisis Center, Country Financial Insurance, and Stephen Lipp. NDSCS, Casey's Bar and Grill, Bold Print, Bell Bank of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, Optimum Rehab, and we're ready to go. Kelsey Sorrell gets the first serve across, and Underwood does a nice job. Addie Twidwell puts it away and gets the first kill on the board. Nice setup there, and the Cowgirls are off to a quick start here, Brian.
Yeah, that's what Breckenridge is going to have to do. They're going to have to take advantage of all the opportunities that they get and try and put those things away, and a good start there.
Sorrell with a nice serve just clears the net. Getting over the net there was Larson. Caitlin Kaler, good dig here on the other side by Callan Grove. Set up to Caitlin Kaler. Back the other way. Good block at the net there by Vig. She had a tip there. And that one's just a little bit too far out of bounds. It'll be a point for Underwood.
Yeah, had the blockers there and just couldn't get it in play. That one goes out the backside. And Underwood doing a good job of keeping that ball in the air. And Breckenridge makes an unforced error of their own.
Coach's daughter, Callan Grove, with the serve. And the third hit's going to be a free play here for the Cowgirls. Sorrell sets up Twidwell. We had a whistle.
And a
double hit. Callan Grove, 6-foot sophomore, serves again. Taylor on the near side, a little bit too strong. Adrenaline, Brian, or just mishit?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of adrenaline here. You know, the fans are going. You get pumping right away. It's going to take a little bit to get settled down. You have some young girls on the floor who haven't been in this big spot yet.
Vig with the kill and the point. Cowgirls come back now, and we're tied at 3.
Yeah, you can go back to some girls who have been there before. Matea Vig certainly has and does a good job of putting that one away.
Excuse me, it's 2-3 in favor of Underwood. I looked at the scoreboard too fast. And over the net, there goes Liz Lucken. And we got a whistle, and again,
got another double
hit. Brian, I don't know if you were here with me, but I think these two referees, we saw a lot of that call with a couple of referees earlier this season during the regular season.
And I remember last year in the playoffs, once Breck got to Fergus Falls, there were a lot of doubles that were called, and the officials are going to call it as close as they can to come playoff time.
That one rolls backwards, and it's going to fall in for a point off the fingers of Becca Johnson. They listed her as Rebecca Johnson, but she said she wanted to be called Becca, so we'll call her Becca.
We will do as we are told.
Sydney Roberts serves, and Becca digs it out. Set to the near far side there, and that kill attempt by Christensen. This one by Vig. Good play over there, and Abby Johnson puts it away and gets the point.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that one made it quite back over the net.
I don't think it did either. Abby was up there.
Tried to help it out a little bit there.
So we're tied at 4.
We got something going on here. I didn't see what happened.
This near side referee pointed that way. I don't know if she called Abby in the net or what did she say?
Yeah, they called a net violation.
Wow.
On the Cowgirls.
Wow.
So 5-3 now in favor of the Rockets.
And serving for the Rockets is going to be Gabrielson. Sets up Abby Johnson, their career kills leader. Good block at the net there by the Underwood Rockets, and a little tip over the net. Gets the point for the Rockets, and that was Millie Alberg.
Yeah, Alberg doing a good job blocking at the net, and Christensen was up there too.
Again, serving is Gabrielson. Again, setting up the all-time career kill leader for the Cowgirls was Abby. Going over on the third one, right into the net. Point will go to the Cowgirls on Katie Hess's miss.
Yeah, just kind of took her eye off it there. Had a good opportunity to send it over. And we've seen a little bit of that during the season, too, on both sides of the river. Girls just kind of take their eye off the ball and think they have an easy one, and it ends up in the net.
Parker Yagi and Ivy Oshak check in for the Cowgirls. Yagi serves. Set at the front of the net, and it's going to go over. Did they tip it?
No tip called.
Nope. The Underwood Rockets looking for a tip, but they aren't going to get it. I didn't see a tip.
So
it's 6-5 in favor of the Underwood Rockets at the net, and that's going to be a violation there against Underwood. And it'll be tied at 6, Brian.
Yeah, Christensen was looking for it to be just a little bit farther back on the set. Grove just a little bit too close to the net there.
It's tied at 6. Yagi serve. Leg out in the back. Third hit goes over by Christensen. Yagi sets up Johnson for the kill. Good dig. Nice dig there. It goes out by Katie Hess. Good reaction, but just a little bit too hard.
Yeah, they had the blockers there, and Hess was in the right spot, just not able to keep it in play.
So Abby Johnson had a nice kill there with a lot of power behind it. Cowgirls take the lead 7-6. Yagi. Over goes Hansen. Second hit goes over Sydney Roberts. I don't know if she tripped on her own feet, but she couldn't get to it, Brian.
That was a good heads-up play there. I think that was Grove sending it to the back corner, and that one's tough to get. Everybody's ready to block, and there's help behind, but those back corners are open, and that was a good placement there.
Christensen serves. Yagi sets up Abby Johnson on the near side. Good dig in the back row by Johnson. Sydney bump sets over to Abby on the other side. Kill, and the third one goes over. Nice dig and put back by Christensen. This time Hansen into the rafters and through the rafters. Third hit goes over. Lucken. Again Johnson. Good reaction by the Underwood Rockets. Again to Abby Johnson. Whistle.
A double again.
Another double. Wow.
You're going to have to play. Your fundamentals are going to have to be down tonight. You know, you're getting a taste of what it's going to be like here early in the first set, so you got to make the adjustment.
Christensen serves. Ivy Oshak with the kill and the block at the net. Back over goes Hansen. Set. Hess way out.
Yeah, just a little too much effort on that one. Trying to really pound that past the blockers and put it up too high.
Abby Johnson with the jump serve, starting in the back behind the serving line. 8-8. Over. And again, that one's going to be too strong on that kill attempt by Luckin.
Yeah, Luckin had an opportunity there, and that one sails long. It's 2 long ones for the Rockets. Rockets do a good job of passing the ball. They just got to try and convert on their attacks.
Abby just floats that one over the net. Good dive there by Christensen. Third hit to Abby behind the 10-foot line. Hits the rafters and comes back down too quick. Abby hit it hard from behind the 10-foot line, Brian, and Christensen unable to handle it.
Yeah, once that thing gets up in the rafters, that thing was moving pretty fast. Came straight down, hard to handle.
The ricochets are not easy here when they go off the rafters. That one's a little deep, but it's in.
That was right on the line.
An ace. And Abby Johnson with her career-leading ace takes a timeout here. This timeout will be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Stop and see Eric and the crew. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School. We've got a timeout here. Again, that timeout was brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Underwood uses their first timeout as the Cowgirls stretch out the lead by 3.
Yeah, good timeout there. Try and settle down a little bit. Now, the Cowgirls are going to have to try and make some adjustments here. They've had a couple errors with a couple double hits and see if they can adjust as the match goes on.
Second tap goes over. Good play by Kaler. She'll be at the net for another one. She'll tap it over. Good block there. And the Cowgirls couldn't quite get to it. Diving after that one was Yagi.
Yeah, Callan Grove is a force at the net, and it's tough to put it around her, and they're trying to put it past her. She's just right there to put it back on the Breckenridge side, and the Rockets come away with the score.
6-foot sophomore for Callan Grove, the coach's daughter. Third hit is a kill. Abby Johnson digs. That kill attempt by Luckin. Free one here for the Rockets. Going over is Grove again. Kaler. And going over that time again was Luckin. Back set to Oshak. Down, got it! Point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, a good put away there for Oshak. And again, Breckenridge has a lot of weapons. It's not just Abby Johnson. They had a lot of girls who could put things away.
Addie Twidwell checks back in.
And Ivy Oshak showing it there.
Hansen serves. And the set to the near side. Luckin goes out. Oh,
they got a tip here.
There was a tip.
Yeah.
My goodness, B-Dub, we're got a lot of excitement going on here. We're just in the first set.
I mean, this is what it's supposed to be like, Joe.
Hey, we had a dinosaur T-Rex playing drums, and now we got a shark in the audience.
You got a shark over there. You got a gorilla over there. I mean, Underwood's all in hunting gear. Maybe they can hit an 8-point buck with a bow.
Twidwell just dinks it in there behind the net, behind the defender. Nice play by Addie.
Nice job there at the net, and the Cowgirls get one.
A little layup there for Addie. Vicki Glander sends a text. She said, how about that dinosaur playing percussion?
Right, there you go.
She was excited and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you, Vicki.
You missed my bow comment, or you just avoided it?
No, I didn't. I did miss your bowl comment.
I just said, I said Underwood's all in hunting gear. I said maybe they could hit an 8-point ball today with the ball.
At point by Underwood, and your announcer guy was out in Wisconsin for 4 days bow hunting for the first time in his life, and he missed a nice 8-point deer. So yeah, and we got a whistle, another double. Yeah. That's got to be 3 or 4.
They're going to have to make the adjustment.
I remember in section play you said that same thing, Brian. They got to make the adjustments.
Yep. And now they're going to go over and ask. And Abby doing a good job of asking the official, hey, what are you looking for? What are you seeing? And then going over and communicating that to her teammates.
A little confusion there between Vig and Johnson. And the set, and that one's pounded right into the net by Gabrielson, and a point for the Cowgirls.
Good job of blocking at the net by the Cowgirls. And you need to try and stay consistent, especially right there in the middle.
I think the Cowgirls, Brian, tonight are going to need good games out of Hansen and Vig. That one just falls on the Cowgirls' side, and it'll be a point for Underwood. And checking back in is going to be Allbeard. Back to serve is Luckin. Sorol sets up Vig. Just digging the back there by Grove. And a powerful shot there at the net by Christensen. And we're tied at 14.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to keep them in play on the sides because there's a lot of power from the Rockets, and you got to put it straight back at them if you want to try and keep it in play.
Set to Abby, a little too close. She's got to dink it over the net. And the Rockets react. Twidwell with the block and stuffs it back down, and the Cowgirls take the lead.
Yeah, if you're going to put it over softly like that, she's going to be able to just use her long arms and put that right back on the court.
Sydney Roberts to serve. Again, a little confusion here, and that one's a free one here now for the Huskies on Becca Johnson's third hit. Vig. Nice dig in the back by Grove. Up at the net, Christensen. You can hear the crowd. Fans are getting into refereeing the game here tonight.
Yeah, I thought maybe it gave her a little extra help to that last ball.
Vig. Again, a nice dig in the back by Grove.
Double now.
Now they call a double on the Rockets. And the Breckenridge fans approve of that one, B-Dub.
Well, they just want to see it called both ways. Yep. Well, there it is.
And that one almost hit the rafters. Back down, and it's a free one here for the Cowgirls. They set up Abians and far side. Blocked at the net. Nice block over there by Gabrielson.
Yeah, the Rockets are good at the net, Joe. You got to be on your game if you want to try and put it past them. So a good job of defense there and blocking that one back for the score.
All right, we know that coaches always don't tell the truth on the rosters, but Gabrielson's listed at 5'6" as she serves.
Yeah, she can rise above, that's for sure.
Oh, nice by Abby. She saw the defender's back, so she just tipped it right over the net. Nice play by Abby.
Yeah, you can see the Rockets back up, getting ready to dig, and that's good awareness by Abby to take a peek and see what they're doing and just leave it short.
Very good awareness. Back to serve now is Parker Yagi as she checks in along with Ivy Oshak. Parker serves. Grove sets up to the front. Tipped over. Free one here for the Cowgirls. Johnson blocked at the net there by Allberg, but it falls on the wrong side of the net for the Rockets, and it's a point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, they get one to bounce and stay on the Rocket side that time.
Back to the other side, Christensen, and that one stays on the Rocket side. Again, a point for the Cowgirls as they approach 20, 19-15.
Well, good back set there. Christensen just couldn't get on top of that one. End up sending that one into the net.
And Yagi back to serve. Little bump, now a tap over and a Johnson, and that one didn't quite get over by Hansen. So a point to the Rockets.
Yeah, good reaction there by Johnson. They'll send that thing right back, and the Cowgirls not ready for it.
Back to serve is Christensen. Right at Sydney Roberts. Set to Hansen, a little bit too strong. Haley Hansen, a little bit too strong, and it's 19-17, 2-point lead for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Rockets keeping with it. trying to stay with it on their side.
Christensen serving. The left-hander gets it over the net. Johnson. Kill from the near side. Set. Grove over the net. Yagi back sets to Oshak, and she'll try to dink it in there, but it's right there. And Abby Johnson back for the rebound and puts it away.
Yeah, that one right on top of the net after the tap by Oshak, and Abby able to just easily put that one right back down.
Abby puts the first crooked number up on the board with a 20. Johnson serves. Grove sets up to the front. Albeard, good block at the net by Hansen. To the other side, again partially blocked by Oshak and Hansen. Abby from deep. Nice dig in the back there by Luckin. Over on the second one was Grove. Abby's trying it again, a block. 2 and 3, couldn't quite get it over. Nice play at the net by Underwood.
There's some good volleyball being played here in this first set. Both of these teams can keep the ball in the air. The effort's there. Every point they're working for.
Nice serve, but a good dig there by Caitlin Kaler. Grove with a left-handed hit. Grove sets up on the near side, Luckin, and that's in for the point. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah. Underwood just not rattled, Joe. You know, they're just staying with it. It's 1 point at a time, and now just 1 point short of tying this thing up.
By the sound of the crowd, you cannot tell who is the home team. Kaler from beyond the 10-foot, blocked at the net. Katie Hess, and we're tied at 20.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout here.
Coach Margaret Wilson wants to take a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, we're tied at 20 in set number 1.
You know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota, or that we've been around for over 60 years. How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Hey, I want to thank Thunder Seed for starting up here with us and being a sponsor. Matt Bone is the Thunder Seed local sales representative. Again, Thunder Seed joining us here, Brian. We'll do his commercial a little bit later. Tied at 20. Set to Hansen. Grove. And again, a point falls in for Luckin, and the Rockets take the lead by 1.
Now let's see if the Cowgirls can stay with this and make this adjustment after the timeout. Got to get a side out here.
Kaler, the sophomore. Grove says, I want to take it on the second hit. Bump set back to Roberts. She's got to go over. Free one here for Underwood. To the near side, and that's going to stay on the side of the Cowgirls with a point. We're tied again at 21.
Yeah, Cowgirls needed that side out, and now going to have to try and get something going from behind their service line.
As Haley Hansen steps behind the service line, the junior clears the net. Good dig by Luckin. She's going to hit it over on the third. Blocked at the net by Oshak and Twidwell. Grove goes over. Pushing it over is Yagi. Again, Grove sets up. And it's going to fall in for Luckin.
Nice placement there by Luckin. The blockers were there, and again, good awareness to just tap that thing by and put it right on the line. Nice play.
Back to serve. Becca Johnson leading by 1. Oshak. Oh, that could have been out. Oh, and Twidwell with the block and puts it back down for the point. We're tied at 22.
Yeah, using those long arms there,
wow.
Able to put that one right back down. Nothing soft at the net for both of these teams. It's going to get put away if you don't have any power behind it.
All right, buddy, it's a battle to 25, and we're tied at 22. Got to win by 2 if you're new to volleyball. Grove back sets to Gabrielson, blocked at the net.
Yeah, another soft one.
There's a freebie. Sorol sets up Vig. Good save in the back. Third hit's got to go over. Does, and then Twidwell blocks it, puts it away. Addie Twidwell at the net.
Yeah, Twidwell making her making her presence known here. Just kind of taking control here in the last couple points.
Sorrell serves. Dig in the back by Cia Olsen. Third hit, Twidwell in the middle. Tipped it, and it goes out. It'll be a point. Tipped right off the hands of Olsen. I think it would have landed in. We got a second timeout on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard in set number 1. The Cowgirls 24, 1 point away from a first set win. And the Underwood Rockets 22 back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Again, Thunder Seed, the quality of Thunder Seed begins and culminates in your field, where you plant and see the results of your hard work. The way we do business is deeply rooted in our rural values and making farming a rewarding way of life. All you can be first is in your field, season after sealed. Contact Matt Bowen, 640-2279. And a little dink goes back over in the third hit, and it's 24-22 as Gabrielson doing a nice job at the net for Underwood.
Yeah, real nice job at the net, being active and able to put that one away, and the Rockets now 1 point away from tying this thing up.
Callan Grove. Oh, it's at the net. Good dig by Roberts. It's way back, and we're going overtime in set number 1. We're tied at 24.
Yeah, that one's going to be tough to track down. Got another easy one at the net, and the Rockets are able to put it away.
And you must win by 2. Kaler to Twidwell. She'll pop it over. Good dig there by Luckin. Oh, and not quite able to go over. And now the Rockets 1 point away. Again, Grove back to serve, and Margaret's going to take a timeout. I want to thank Brian. We'll just keep it here. I want to thank all of our other usual sponsors here. As I get out my sponsor list, Brian, Wilkin Drink and Eatery. Hey, buddy, they're having a watch party tonight. So thanks to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery and everybody watching at the Wilkin tonight. Wahpeton Deli jumping on board again. We appreciate Dean and the crew at Wahpeton Deli. We had lunch there today, by golly.
Yeah, I did.
All Seasons Car Wash, Interstate Engineering, Three Rivers Decorating, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Condell, Giant Seeds, Amanda Frederick, Gripper Sports, and Thunder Seed with Matt Bone. 640-2279. Here we go. Grove serves. Vig on the outside, tip. Second hit, and the third hit goes over by Gabrielson. Roberts, Sorrell sets up Vig. She's got to go over with the underhand bump. Third hit goes over. A free one here for the Cowgirls, Brian. They got to get it. Caitlin Kaler. Second hit goes over and falls down on Addie's. Second hit went over by Gabrielson. Nice play by Gabrielson. Gives Underwood Rockets the first set win, 26-24. That'll be set number 1. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we will be back with more Section 6A volleyball right after these messages.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
City Brew Hall in Wahpeton is your family restaurant with chef-inspired food and friendly staff. Don't miss their weekly events, including live music, trivia, bingo, and more. Happy hour specials Monday through Friday, along with game day specials during all of your favorite sporting events. 24 beers on tap and brunch served Saturday and Sunday with bottomless mimosas. You're sure to find something you'll love. Follow City Brew on Facebook to see what's happening. If you'd like to join their great team at City Brew, head to brewrestaurants.com/employment. City Brew Hall in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
And they're ready to go, Brian. They didn't even take the full 3 minutes. We're back at Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna get my mic turned down, and it's a point right away for the Underwood Rockets.
Yeah, Underwood trying to pick up where they left off as they finish off set number 1.
Back to serve is Callan Grove. Again, she is the coach's daughter. Set to the near side, over the net, goes Luckin. It's a roll, sets up Twidwell, double hit.
They're gonna have to make that adjustment, Joe.
I think I've got 6 of those calls so far and 5 against the Cowgirls. It's a roll to Twidwell. Dug out there by Sia Olsen. And that one's out.
So now you've got, like I talked about in the pregame show, Underwood stole a set at Underwood. Yep. They come out and get the first set. Now they're playing with a lot of confidence and got the crowd on their side, even though they're on the road.
Back set to Gabrielson and Twidwell. They say she was in the net.
Yeah, they called her in the net.
Yep. Goodness.
Everything's going to be called here, Joe. You just got to make those adjustments.
So point to the Rockets. Twidwell put it back. Let's see what Sorol does with it this time to Vig. Good kill at the net by Albeard. Johnson tips it over. Good dig in the back by Grove. Third hit's got to go over Vig. Dug up nicely by Luckin. Over goes Grove. Set up to Abby. Johnson puts it into the net. Point for the Rockets. It's 4-1.
Yeah, Underwood's blocking game is really good, Joe. It's going to take a lot. You got to be almost perfect up there to put them by him.
And Luckin with the serve. Set up to Abby Johnson. Goes deep. Luckin. Back to Luckin for the third. Sorol sets to Abby Johnson. And that one's off the hands of Luckin. Goes out of bounds into the crowd. And the Cowgirls get the serve back.
Yeah, that one a tough one to handle. Good effort there by Luckin.
Abby with 5 kills so far here early in set 2. 2 kills for Addie Twidwell. A nice serve dug out by Johnson.
Yeah, Becca Johnson doing a good job back there.
Sydney wishes she had that one back. I think she thought it was over her head, but it was too late. Reaction time, you just see it coming at you. You got to put your hand up. Gabrielson to serve. Kaler, it's at the net. Look out. They're saying in the net.
Yeah, they got her in the net.
Yep. She said yes, she did.
Yeah,
she even agreed with it.
Yeah.
Albeard agreed with the call.
Yeah, and the ball was right on the net, too, so easy to get in there.
So Yagi and Oshak check in. Crowds might not agree with the calls, but I think the girls are.
Well, they know it. They're right there.
They can touch it. They feel it.
It's like calling a foul in basketball. Yeah, I got her.
Yep. Hansen taps it over, finds no man's land, and Haley with a big smile on her face gets the point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, that time the Rockets not ready, no help behind, and Hansen put it right over for the score.
Haley Hansen coming alive here. Yagi with the serve. Third hit's got to go over, and that's Yagi. Grove sets up to Alberg, and it's a kill for her.
Yeah, easy, nice quick set there. And Alberg puts that one away.
Christensen with 3 kills. Lucken with 3 kills. Yagi sets up on the near side. Abby, she'll just tap it over. That one's close to the net. Gonna be trouble. And the third one's not gonna go over. Point for the Rockets.
We'll see how long Coach Wilson lets this go.
Christensen to serve and puts it into the net.
Yeah, really one of the few times that the Rockets have hurt themselves. And unforced errors, the Cowgirls will certainly take.
One of the unforced errors that few unforced errors we've seen tonight is Abby Johnson sets up for her jump serve. Up on the top of the light, but it bounces down nicely, and Underwood gets it back. Third hit to Oshak. And that's a point for the Rockets. Oshak a little bit too strong. 3-point lead for Underwood.
Cowgirls going to have to really execute on offense.
Alberg goes back to serve. Kaler digs. Back to Kaler. A good dig by Alberg. Oshak puts it in the net. She was off time on that one, B-Dub.
Yeah, timing just a little bit off. And I think you're going to get a timeout here.
On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 9-5 lead here for the Underwood Rockets. We'll be right back after this.
Washing your car just got a whole lot cheaper. With All Seasons Car Wash Unlimited plans, you can wash your car whenever you want for as little as $29.99 per month. You can even wash your pet at All Seasons Car Wash. So this winter, keep your vehicle and your pet clean with help from All Seasons Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1300 4th Avenue South, next to Tractor Supply Company in Wahpeton. To enroll in an unlimited car wash plan, please visit allseasonscw.com.
Once again, this Section 6A volleyball game brought to you in part by Off the Wall Advertising, keeping your business in front of your target audience. OffTheWallAdvertising.com. This Section 6A game also brought to you by Red River Communications. And here we go. After that timeout by Coach Wilson. Third hit to Hansen. She got it. Haley Hansen with the kill again. Big smile from Haley.
Yeah, she's had a couple opportunities and just missed, and that one she's able to get in.
So the timeout worked there for Coach Wilson.
Then you got some girls who haven't been in this playoff atmosphere before.
That one just barely clears the net. It was tough to handle for Grove, and ace for Haley Hansen. First she gets the kill, now the ace.
That's a way to put a couple together there.
Coming off the timeout was big. Haley with another serve. She'll clear the net that time. Grove sets up, Lucken, blocked at the net by Twidwell.
Good help behind there by Underwood to keep that ball alive.
Bump set to Addie, she'll tap it over, and again into no man's land. Addie playing smart at the net.
Yeah, everybody backing up on the Underwood side, ready for the attack. And again, that's the second time that Addie's made that adjustment and put it in an open spot there.
Cowgirls on a 3-0 run after the timeout. Set to the near side, Lucken goes over, it's out. The corner referee, or the side judge saw it, and also the near judge on this side called it out. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout brought to you by Eric Erickson. Jeepers, criminy Joe. Carlson Family Insurance. Holy cow, am I going to get there, B-Dub?
You might not.
And this timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. I'm thinking of Eric and the crew down on 2nd Avenue. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the company. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We'll be right back. Or we're going to keep it going. We'll keep it going. All right.
We're going to come back.
We're coming back. All right. We want to thank, sorry about that, Eric Carlson and the group down there. I was thinking Eric, and then I was trying to talk too fast there to get us to a commercial, and I flubbed it all up. So thanks, Carlson Family Insurance, for sponsoring our timeouts. And all of our sponsors.
This is a chess match right here, Joe.
It is. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
Both coaches kind of going back and forth here. They're taking their timeouts in the right spots. And it's a good volleyball match. So far, we're only 1.5 sets in here, and this is good, man.
Tied at 9. The Cowgirls on a 4-0 run after their timeout. Grove sets up to Luckin. Kill. Good dig by Hansen in the back. Third hit's got to go over. Does Kaler. Grove, second hit over and in.
Yeah, Grove.
It's kind of a little hook shot.
Well, in basketball, we call it court awareness, and I guess you call that volleyball too. But she saw the open spot in the back of the court there, and found a way to get the ball back there.
So that timeout worked for Underwood and Coach Grove. Oshak with the third. She'll tap it over. Good play at the net there by Gabrielson. Third hit over is Luckin. Sydney Roberts, second hit. And they're going to say 2 hits.
Yeah, I called it for a lift there. That one came off the rafter really hard, and she did everything to try and keep that ball in the air. And unfortunately, the official calls it a lift.
Kaler. Yagi back to Kaler. Blocked at the net by Grove. Sets up to Luckin. Blocked at the net there. Johnson, nope. Luckin goes over. Third to Twidwell. She'll bump it over. Free one, easy one here for Luckin. Partially tipped. Third hit, Johnson from beyond the 10-foot line. Blasted home. Unable to handle it with Sia Olsen, and we're tied at 11.
Yeah, she put that one in the right spot. There's no way she's going to be able to return that one.
The career kills leader for the Breckenridge Cowgirls puts another one on the board. Kelsey Sarol. Roll taps it over. Cowgirls weren't ready on that one.
Yeah, they returned the favor. Everybody watching.
Nice smart play by Grove.
And Grove doing it again. Good vision, able to see where the blockers are, and there's no help behind. Put it in an open spot for the point.
6-foot sophomore, Callan Grove. Oh, and that one was just off the hand of Matea Vig.
Yeah, she just didn't get it all.
I thought it was 11-11. Wasn't it tied at 11 once? No, it's 13-10 on the scoreboard. I had it down as 11-11, but I missed one, I guess. And there is Matea Vig. Finally gets her second kill of the night.
Yeah, she's had a couple opportunities and able to put that one away. She just missed one there and didn't get all the ball and got all of it there.
Yep. Kaler serves. And unsure in the back row was Sia Olsen. Wasn't sure if she should do it or not, Brian. And she hit it.
Yeah, just kind of in between players there. Not sure if it was going to go long. And tried to make a late decision and not enough time.
Grove, second, third, Luckin. Vig pops it up in the air. Back to the back corner, a little bit too strong. Right idea, just a little too strong.
There's open room back there, and just put it a little too far.
14-12. Cowgirls trail in the sets, 1-0. Sarol sets up Vig in the middle. Tipped at the net, Grove bumps. And we got now another double hit. According to my unofficial count, Brian, that's 8.
That's on both sides, too.
Both sides, yep. 6 against the Cowgirls, 2 against Underwood. It's a 1-point game, excuse me. Sydney second. Third, got to go over to Sarol. She puts it deep. Johnson. Gabrielson blocked at the net by Vig and Hansen. Sarol. Roberts bumps to Abby Johnson with the kill. Luckin digs. Set to Gabrielson. Over to Abby Johnson again as she takes a run at the net, but dug out nicely by Grove. Oh, nice dive there by Sarol. Oh, Johnson puts it away, and she's got it fired up. They're tied at 14.
Yeah, that might be one that might change the momentum here for Green.
Sarol with the dive.
Nice layout there by Kelsey Sarol to keep that ball alive, and Abby Johnson able to finish it.
Wow. Sarol with a nice dive, and Abby kills it away. Grove sets up Gabrielson, blocked at the net. Crowd wanted 4 hits. And that one goes out. And the Rockets take the lead again by 1.
Yeah, just two teams battling back and forth, Joe. It's the playoffs, man. This is what you want to see.
It is. That's the way you want it. As Gabrielson steps up to serve. Kaler, Sarol. Back set to Vig. Gabrielson digs. Grove blocked in the net. Goes out of bounds on that kill attempt by Brooker and Christensen.
Yeah, Cowgirls had the blockers there, but just a little too much power. That one goes sideways. And the Rockets take a 2-point lead.
4 kills now unofficially for Christensen. Set to Abby. Powell, that was close to the net. Abby put it away with authority, Brian.
Yeah, no blockers there, no help behind, and easy put away for Abby Johnson.
Unofficially, 8 kills for Abby. Oshak and Yegi check in. Sarol and Vig sit down. Usual rotation for Coach Wilson. Grove pops it up in the air, and it didn't get cleared on the net by Alberg, and we're tied at 16.
Yeah, just back and forth, Joe. The Cowgirls got to string some points together here.
Yep, they need to make a run. And Parker Yegi serves. Christensen. Grove back to Christensen. She'll push it over the net. The crowd wanted a push.
Got a little extra help there.
Nice dig in the back, and it goes right through the rafters. Third hit goes over. A free play here for the Cowgirls as Yegi sets up Hansen. Just in. Both side judges and the net judge called it in.
Yeah, Grove thought that one was going to go out and then let it go and didn't make an effort to go after it.
So the Cowgirls take a 1-point lead here in set number 2. They trail 0-1 in sets. Johnson, Grove, Christensen with too much power puts it over, and it's a 2-point lead for the Cowgirls. My, oh my.
I think you might get a timeout here maybe.
Yep, timeout on the floor. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's 18-16 in favor of the Cowgirls. Back after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Oh, it's exciting. We're having fun here at the Breckenridge High School Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here on the call. Thank you to Vicki Glander, Karen and Carly Kappas watching as always, and now Chris Burnt and family. They're watching, cheering on the Cowgirls. Go Cowgirls is what they're all saying.
This place is rocking.
We have a noisy gymnasium here, which we expected, and that one's going to clear the tape. And an ace for Parker Yagi.
Yeah, you needed an ace there. And Yagi coming up big.
The Cowgirls put up the crooked number first. In set number 1, let's see if they can do it here in set 2. Dug out, pushed over, and it clears the net. And Rockets get it back over to Sydney Roberts. Yagi pushes it over. Oh, what a spot there for Parker Yagi. Nice spot and a point for the Cowgirls. They get that crooked number up 20-16.
Yeah, again, no help behind. But you got to remember, Joe, in the first set, Cowgirls got the 21st, and the Rockets end up coming back and taking that first set away.
Off the backhands, rolls off the hands of Johnson. Roberts, Yagi sets up to Oshak. Ivy's going to get a kill and a point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, good placement there by Oshak. Grove just couldn't get all of it. And the Cowgirls trying to put away this second set. In a similar position in set number 1, and wasn't able to finish it, and see if they can finish it off here.
Yagi serves. Grove sets up to Christensen. Roberts with the bump set. And a good block at the net there by Christensen and Alberg. And the Rockets get the ball back.
That's the side out the Rockets needed. And again, this is similar to set number 1. The Rockets in the same position trying to fight back here.
Left-hander Brooklyn Christensen serves. Set to Oshak. She'll pop it over. Digging that one out was Katie Hess. Oh, good play there by Abby. That was a pancake, buddy.
Great pancake save there.
Did it again? Nope. Almost had two. Wow.
That first one was a heck of a save.
First one was she almost had two. 3-point lead. Christensen serving. Sydney Roberts. Yagi at the net, too close.
Yeah. Missed two on the set there. And that one into the net. And again, Joe, here come the Rockets, look like they did in set number one, getting themselves back in it.
21-19, 2-point lead for the Cowgirls. Looking to break serve here. Yagi. Third hit goes over by Hansen. Grove sets up Alberg. Third hit from Abby Johnson to kill. Good save over on the near side by Luckin. Hansen with the kill. Luckin digs at the net. Alberg is in.
The Rockets do such a good job of keeping the ball in the air, Joe.
There's a timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. We'll take a timeout as well. Anytime is a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this break.
For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends. A place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson running the controls tonight. All I got to do is talk. Thanks, B-Dub.
Yeah, this place is crazy, Joe.
It's 21-20. Breckenridge and Coach Wilson just took a timeout. Both teams out of timeouts, B-Dub, so we're here till we're done.
The crowd is into this. Is what high school sports is about right here, Joe.
This is what it's all about, folks. Served by Christensen. See if the timeout works for the Cowgirls. Yagi sets up to Kaler. Good dig by Luckin. Grove to Alberg. Second, third hit. Hansen tips it over. Picked up there by Hess. 3-1. Double hit. And it's a point for the Cowgirls. 22-20.
Yeah, that was a tough one there for Alberg to handle. Came off the rafters. She had to change direction and go back and get it. And ended up catching it with two.
As Abby Johnson steps behind the serving line. Dug out in the back line. Grove sets up Alberg. Blocked at the net, and it's going to fall down off the hands of Oshok and Hansen.
That's a side out the Rockets needed there.
Alberg steps back to serve. Trailing by one. Roberts did a nice dig. Johnson goes over. Luckin on the second one.
Tried to catch him off guard.
At the net, Kaler blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Yeah, point for the Cowgirls, 23-21.
I think the Rockets missed an opportunity there. Grove sent it over on the second, didn't catch the Cowgirls. Probably need to try and take advantage of that.
Olsen checks in for Alberg as Hansen set to serve. Clears the tape, good serve by Hansen. Third hit by Hess. Johnson, Yagi sets up Twidwell in the middle. Get up in the rafters and bounces around and falls in. It's a point. Cowgirls 1 point away from a set 2 win.
Yeah, tough one to handle on the rafters there.
Yeah, took that backwards bounce.
No more timeouts. You got to finish it out here.
24-21. Hansen serves again, just clears the net. And point and win. Hansen having a great game. She's stepping up and leads the Cowgirls to a 25-21 win here in set number 1. We're tied. We're going to have extra volleyball tonight here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back after this break.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Wants you to open an account,
sign up,
then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Exactly why you should compare your bank to Bell Bank. At Bell, we don't nickel and dime you with fees on things like checking accounts and ATMs. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to a bank you'll love and give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
High school volleyball action. Breckenridge, Minnesota, we're tied at 1. Call your friends, call your neighbors. We're having a good one here. Let's thank Thunder Seed, also first in the field with quality seed. The quality of Thunder Seed begins and culminates in your field, where you plant and see the results of your hard work. The way we do business is deeply rooted in our rural values that make farming such a rewarding way of life. And you, like Thunder Seed, we set ambitious goals for our operation to be first in leading edge agronomy, first in seed development, and always first in customer service. Also, so you can be first in the field season after season. Contact your local Thunder Seed sales representative. That's Matt Bone. 701-640-2279. Matt Bone, 701-640-2279. Thanks, Matt, for jumping on during the tournament season. And Matt said he's going to join us during the winter season as well.
We like that.
Thanks, Thunder Seed and Matt Bone. Oh, Vicky Glander, Karen Kappas, Chris Burnt. Chris, I'll answer your question at another time. Aunt Sophie tuned in. Giddy up, Cowgirls, and Jeannie's watching as well. Here we go. Set number 3. Twidwell puts it right back. Addie with a smile on her face. That one's for you, Aunt Sophie.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to lob it over. You got to put it through with some power, and that's like 2 or 3 that she's gotten just to be able to put it right back at the net there.
Sorrell gets it over the net. Dug out by Olsen. Gabrielson with a nice running kill attempt, and we're tied at 1.
Yeah, I think we're going to be in for another good set here, Joe.
Oh, man, if you haven't called everybody yet to tell them to start watching, you better do it now, because we're going to have fun.
Phone the neighbors and wake the kids, Joe.
Yep, wake up the kids. Sorrell sets up Twidwell in the middle. Johnson rolls off her arms, but no call. Bumped over the net. Twidwell goes way back, a little bit too far.
Yeah, just gotta run your stuff, Joe. Don't gotta try and do too much. Just run your stuff and see what you can get.
Drove to serve. Sorrell sets up Johnson from deep. Clears the tape and falls in for a kill. Yeah, Abby with number 9.
Got a little help there from the net. Took a little speed off of it. Died right in the middle of the floor.
She was about 10 feet beyond the 10-foot line. Caitlin Kaler, younger sister of Cameron Kaler, to serve. I said she was a sophomore earlier. I missed. She's a freshman.
Just a freshman.
Good dig by Sorrell on that kill. Vig goes over. Grove back over to Christensen. And we got a whistle. Net violation on the Cowgirls.
I think they got Vig in the net there.
I think it was Vig as well, yep. I couldn't see the referee hold up the numbers, but it looked like an 8. 3-2 lead. Set over to the far side. Abby Johnson with the kill, and it's in. Nobody there. Good shot.
Good curveball. That one died right in.
Little sinker.
Caught
Abby Johnson, the softball pitcher, knew how to put the spin on the ball on that one. Sydney Roberts serving. Grove bump sets backwards to Christensen, and a dunk falls in.
Just back and forth.
I used to get called for a lift on that one, or carry or whatever. They wouldn't let me do that hook shot like that.
Well, you got those big meat hands. Too much on it.
Gabrielson. Bump to Johnson in the middle, and she found the empty spot. Abby gets a point. Double digits for Abby in kills unofficially. And we're tied at 4.
That spot's open, and blockers get sucked over, and there's open floor right there.
Yegi, Johnson, Christensen, and over goes Albeard. Set up to Johnson. Abby runs to the net. Good block at the net. Albeard. And right back over goes Johnson. Bump set to Johnson. Kill, dug out by Hess. And putting that one away and in was Haley Hansen, having a good game here for the Cowgirls again.
Good reaction there by Hansen. A good dig out of there by Hess, and then Hansen right at the net, able to put it away.
Haley Hansen having a good night. 2 aces and 3 kills. Christensen gets it over. Second bump to Oshak. Goes over with the third. Again, Yagi. Hansen pops it over on the second one. Christensen into the corner for the point. We're tied at 5. Again, the Breckenridge folks wanting a lift on that one, and no call. Buddy, we were tied at 1, tied at 2, tied at 3, tied at 4, tied at 5. Here we go. Christensen. Out.
Yeah,
good read there by Sydney.
Yeah, good decision there.
Sydney wearing the libero shirt. Sydney Roberts. Back to serve is Abby Johnson. Grove with the second hit, blocked at the net by Kaler. Kaler sets over, back to Kaler. Kill at the net, and it's good for the Cowgirls, and now they finally stretch the lead out by 2. First time there's been a 2-point lead in the game. Albeard and Grove were at the net for Underwood. Abby Johnson to serve, leading by 2 for the Cowgirls. Johnson. And that one hits the tape. It'll be 4 hits, and it falls in again. Now the Cowgirls stretch it out to a 3-point lead. Yeah. We might see a timeout pretty soon. Nope.
Hansen was right there, and that one didn't make it over the tape.
Coach Breck Grove shouting instructions to her team. Abby aims for the corner and almost got it. Good dig there in the back by Lucken. Hansen with the kill. Lucken's going to go over. Johnson over to Kaler. Blocked at the net by Albeard and Grove. Grove's going to go over on the second one. Yagi read that one correctly. Johnson from behind the 10-foot line. Again. What a nice volley here for both teams. Johnson from behind the 10-foot. Hits the tape, falls in, and a point. Abby screams and yells excitement there, and it's a 4-point lead.
Just another one where she got a little help from the tape. Another long volley as well. And the Cowgirls come out on top of that one.
Coach Wilson looking intense. Johnson to serve, leading by 4. And we got a double hit. Yes, it was. And that one was called against Underwood.
Now you're going to get a timeout, I think.
I think so, too. Nope.
No, she's going to let him go.
5-point lead. Johnson on a roll here. We were tied at 5. It's a 5-0 run.
Rockets in need of a side out here.
Here's the set to Haley Hansen. Lucken digs. Grove sets up Albeard. A little bit out of the reach of Sydney Roberts, and the serve is broke.
Yeah, that's the side out that the Rockets needed. They've been able to slow the Cowgirls down at times. If they've let the Cowgirls get out to a little bit of a lead, and the Rockets come right back. Let's see if they can do it here.
Little dink over the net by Yagi, but the Rockets recover. Nice block at the net by Hansen. Yagi sets up Oshak on the near side, tried to tip it over and couldn't quite get it over. Trying to be fancy with it, couldn't quite get it over the net.
Well, you had luck in there at the net, and she just tried to put it over and just kind of miscued it there, wasn't able to get underneath it.
Yagi sets it back to Abby Johnson from deep. Rolls off Christensen's hands, good cover by Grove, and the third hit goes over by Hess. Hansen at the net. She'll try dinking it over, and a good find there by Lucken. And that one falls in.
Again, the Rockets, they just stay with it, Joe. They just don't go away.
Never say whoa in the mud hole.
And they are hanging with it.
Alberg serves. Hansen with the kill. Dug out by Alberg. Second hit goes over. Roberts recovers. Johnson with the kill and the point. Abby Johnson puts another kill on the board unofficially. That's 12 for her.
Yeah, you got to, if you're the Cowgirls, that's where you want to go, and she's able to convert right now.
I hope everybody's having fun. Haley Hansen with the serve. There goes Luckin. Tried to save it. That one was Abby Johnson, but it just went a little bit too far out for the Cowgirls to recover.
The Rockets say, hey, we got one on the outside too, and
yep,
Luckin doing a good job of putting that one away.
Serving is Becca Johnson. Twidwell in the middle, bumps it over with her palm. Kill, good dugout there by Sydney Roberts. Over to Caitlin Kaler. Luckin pops it back. Grove sets up. Gabrielson on the third. Free one for the Cowgirls. At the net, Twidwell puts it away. Becca Johnson digs it out. And a double hit. And now it's starting to catch up to the Underwood Rockets. That's 5 for them, 6 against the Cowgirls, 7 for the Cowgirls unofficially on double hits, Brian.
Yeah, they just got to make the adjustment. You know they're going to call it, so you just got to be tight with your technique.
So Kelsey Sorrell steps back to serve, led the season off with 17 straight serves. Little block at the net by Kaler and Twidwell. Yagi digs, Roberts sets. To Vig, she's got to bump it over. A free one here for the Rockets. Back set to Gabrielson, running, kill. And the second goes over, nice dig there. Nice save. Is the third one going to go over? No, it doesn't. Going back to recover that one was Olsen, but she couldn't quite get enough on it.
Yeah, the return was just kind of too close to the net. Their good reaction to keep it up, but just too close to the net, and their teammates couldn't play it.
Grove puts it back. Gabrielson goes over. Vig, off hit, but she got it over. Vig again with a pump. Grove from the lefty, puts it away for the kill.
And Joe, there are some saves that are going on at the net, off the blocks, the help that's behind, and both teams keeping the ball in the air, and the Rockets able to keep it up there and get the kill.
13-10. Sydney Roberts. Sorrell at the net, and it's got to be pushed over, and they're going to call somebody in the net.
Yeah, they got the Cowgirls in the net there. That ball was right on top of the net, so tough to get to, and the momentum carried her into the net.
And the serve by Grove. Sydney Roberts digs. Sorrell is going to set up for Abby Johnson. Dig by Luckin. Back to Luckin. She'll just dink it over the net, and Sorrell can't get there in time, and we got a one-point match.
Yeah, both teams do a good job of reading the blockers. Got to be ready to help behind, and Sorrell not able to lay out and get that one.
Coach Austin Emdeck says hi, and thank you, Three Borders Sports Network. Kaler goes out, and we are tied at 13.
Well, I tell you, Joe, this Rockets team just not going to go away.
The Rockets on a 4-0 run.
They got riding away with the crowd and playing with some confidence here.
Of course, the Rockets got Coach Emdeck and the Cowgirls last winter. And basketball as Addie Twidwell puts it away. Addie remembers that basketball game, and Addie Twidwell with the kill.
Yeah, Addie being real active at the net there, able to put that one away again. And Rockets got to be able to use that middle a little bit more. They like to go outside to Johnson and Vig, but can use that middle with Twidwell in there.
Back set to Luck and blocked at the net. Johnson and Twidwell.
Yeah, good on the side there.
The two seniors.
Got your senior leaders over there showing you how to do it.
2-point lead now after we were tied at 13. Here's Caitlin Kaler again. Clears the net. Back set to Luckin. She'll dink it over the net. Nobody there.
Yeah, good read again.
Good read by Luckin.
Yep, Twidwell and Johnson over there again, ready to block, and then no help behind. Just a little late getting there.
Luckin with the serve. Back set to Twidwell. She tried to get it over from outside. She's usually in the middle when she tries to do that, Brian. We're tied at 15.
Yeah, she's a little off balance and way away from the net. A tough attack there for her, and just not able to put it away.
Vig at the net. Good save in the back by Luckin. That one's out. Luckin made a nice dive on it for the Rockets, but couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, Luckin and Becca Johnson on the Rocket side can really dig it out of there. Really active, able to keep that one up and just able to put it out the back there.
Set over to the near side, over the net goes Alberg. Set to Abby Johnson on the other side. Abby with power. Alberg. Again, Johnson with the save, going back to the back corner, and a point. Good spot for Kelsey Sorol that time.
Yeah, just right in between two players, Grove and Johnson there. Grove let up. I think she had a chance to get it. She heard Johnson call her off, and Johnson wasn't able to get all of it.
Roberts, we had a whistle and stoppage of play before the serve.
Wow. He held it up for the substitution.
For a substitution coming in is Emma Dirkman. Might be an injury here. She's pointing to her leg.
She's going to go see the trainer.
Christensen, yep. So Christian comes out with a minor injury. I think it's minor. I shouldn't say that.
Christian had some power on the
Good
outside.
block at the net. Vig and Hansen. Go ahead.
No, good block there. The Rockets lose Christensen, who's got some power on the outside, so we'll see how they handle that.
Wow, yeah. Christensen came off under her own power, buddy, and again, nice job there by the Cowgirls, and they're on a 3-0 run themselves. We'll do a quick thank you here for this Section 6A game. It's partially brought to you by Off the Wall Advertising, keeping your business in front of your target audience. offthewaladvertising.com. And also this game, Section 6A volleyball game, partially brought to you by Red River Communications. Fast fiber, fast internet, digital TV, and much, much more. Red River Communications and Off the Wall Advertising. Thank you for making this game possible. The Minnesota State High School League charges a fee, and they took care of it for us, so we appreciate them stepping up.
We want to say thank you to all those watching on Red River Communications.
Yeah,
Channel
Cable Channel 125. I think Carly and Karen always watch on. I know my wife Jeannie is watching on 125. We will also be covered for Saturday's football game at 2 o'clock. We'll be covered out there. So we're going to go to New York Mills. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
Going on the road, Joe.
And then if the Cowgirls make it to Friday night's game, we'll be covering that as well. Traveling or here, one or the other. Blocked at the net, and Albeard puts it away. So that timeout worked there.
Yeah, both coaches doing a good job of using their timeouts, making adjustments, and the players doing a better job of reacting to those adjustments, going out and executing.
Georgia Gabrielson back to serve. So roll back sets to Vig. She'll pop it over. Set to the near side, Hess. Sorol sets up Abby on the far side. That one's coming up here. Save the camera. Protect yourself, Brian. Johnson puts it away.
Are we in a cowboy baseball game? We got balls coming in with a press box here.
Ball's coming. Wow, that was crazy.
Almost took out our scoreboard camera.
Yep.
I left my.
It was heading right for you.
I left my hard hat at home.
Yeah. Dean Twidwell sitting next to me. He says, I should have been faster and dived for that one to protect us. Yeah, Dean. Good block at the net by the Cowgirls. Abby Johnson wants another one. Up into the rafters, bounces around, ricochets, comes back down, over goes Hess. Yagi sets up Johnson for another top, and she'll try to tap it over. She's going to be at the net, blocked, and it falls in. And a point to Underwood, 19-17.
Yeah, the Rockets ready for that one. Grove ready for the tip. And Johnson tried to put it right back, but they were also ready for the block, and that one falls on the Cowgirl side.
Grove, a 6-foot sophomore. Yagi, back set to Abby with the right-handed kill. Good block, or dig there. And Grove tries to put it away, and Caitlin Kaler goes off her hands, out of bounds.
I didn't see who got that dig, but that was a heck of a dig, Joe. Was that Christensen?
I think it was.
That was a heck of a dig. That thing knocked her off balance.
Sydney Roberts, 1-point game. Oshak blocked at the net and falls in. Grove and Alberg at the block. We're tied at 19, B-Dub.
Just going back and forth again, just like the first two sets, Joe.
Christensen serves. Yagi sets up to Johnson. She'll pop it over the net. Grove goes over to the other side. Kaler from deep. Grove. Roberts picks it up to Johnson. Blast, but a good play at the net by Alberg.
Good job keeping that one alive off the block.
That one falls in, and Underwood takes a 1-point lead, 19-20.
Yeah, here we go again. They get a timeout by Coach Wilson.
That timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. We'll be right back. 20-19 on Three Borders Sports Network.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
We are on in the presence of royalty. Sir James is watching. Sir James, your dad, James Watson, is watching down in Illinois. Thank you, sir, for watching and tuning in. Abby Johnson, a block at the net by Alberg and Grove. It's a 2-point lead.
Now we'll have to see now. The roles kind of reversed here now, Joe, where the Rockets are ahead.
I was just making that note during the timeout.
And see if the Cowgirls can make their way back here.
Johnson from deep, and she got the kill from deep. Abby Johnson well into double digits on kills. That should be 14 or 13. 14 unofficially. We're tied, it's a 1-point lead for Underwood. Abby Johnson steps back. Career aces leader.
Well, they got away with one there. That one would have went off the back.
Almost sounded like it. Kaler, good block. Johnson with good reaction. Bump. Johnson pops it over. Set to Alberg. Yagi digs. Caitlin Kaler pops it over. Again, Johnson in the back. Grove sets up to Alberg. That one's out.
Yeah, just a miscue there.
No. And the Underwood fans want a tip, but it's not called. Both referees were right there on the line. It's 21-21. Both teams with one timeout left. Johnson. Good dig by Luckin. Blocked at the net. But it falls on the side of the Cowgirls, and it's a 1-point lead for the Rockets.
Yeah, you had Oshak there. Hansen was there. Just a little bit too much space between them and the net. That one falls down in front of them.
Alberg serves. Abby's second hit, third hit's got to go over by Roberts. She does a nice job. Second tap. One deep was Oshak at the net. Good play by Luckin and Johnson.
Good dig by Johnson over there.
Kaler taps it over the net, and it's in there for a point. Caitlin Kaler gets one.
Yep.
Woo, we're tied at 22.
A good vision there by the freshman. No help behind and able to put it right over.
Playoff volleyball, Section 6A, quarterfinal. Hansen to serve. Grove sets up Luckin. Blocked at the net by Oshak and Twidwell. Oshak goes deep with it. Johnson to Grove, and now Hess, partially blocked by Twidwell. She gets the ball back on the set. Bang! And she got the point. Boy, there was a chance that Johnson could have hit it back, but Twidwell with the kill. And the Cowgirls take a 1-point lead.
I mean, just great effort on both sides of the net there. Underwood trying their best to keep that ball in the air and just not able to do it.
Wow.
They'll get a timeout here.
We'll take a break. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Cowgirls with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Back after this.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1897.
We got a doozy. Courtney and Beck Courtney Mann is watching with Beck. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Go Cowgirls. Here we go. 23-22. At the net, Luckin taps it over. Good dig by Yegi. Twidwell dunks it back in over the net. And it's a 1 point away from a set win for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Yegi made that one happen. Able to get that ball up in the air. And
smart play by Twidwell.
Patty able to just help it over.
Hansen with the serve. Grove sets up Luckin. Johnson. Yegi sets Oshak. She'll tap it over. Good save by Luckin. Back to Luckin. Blocked at the net by Twidwell. And it's 24-23.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
All these sets right down to the wire, Joe.
Becca Johnson serving. Abby Johnson. Over the net goes Kaler, and it's a free one for the Rockets. Here comes Luckin. Blocked at the net. Twidwell puts it away for the win. Addie Twidwell with another block.
That is a huge block there.
Wow. The Cowgirls take a 2-1 lead here in set number 3. And the Underwood Rockets pep band playing a song here as we go to commercial. 2-1 in favor of the Cowgirls. We'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot homemade food specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wahpeton Deli and Eatery at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wahpeton Deli and Eatery take the worry out of your event. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery on Dakota Avenue, in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect that they deserve. And when you have great teams and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Everybody, Section 6A Volleyball, brought to you by, in part, by Off the Wall Advertising, keeping your business in front of your target audience, offthewalladvertising.com. Also partially brought to you by Red River Communications, fast fiber internet, digital TV, and much, much more. Red River Communications and Off the Wall Advertising. Thank you for everybody texting in. The Kinsey Wilson and the Wilson family watching and tuning in. The Christian family out in Montana watching, cheering on the Coach Wilson and the Cowgirls.
Definitely covering our three borders, Joe.
We are getting it covered here as Sydney Roberts digs on the serve. Vig goes over. Johnson digs on the other side, and over goes Luckin with a little bump. Twidwell puts it back over. Blocked at the net by Twidwell. Sydney Roberts. Sarol sets up Caitlin Kaler. She's got to go over, finds the corner. Dug out by Olsen, over to Christensen, and that's going to be 4 hits, I believe. Yep. Didn't quite clear the net, so it's 4 hits on the Rockets.
Yeah, Cowgirls will take that one, take the first point here in the set.
Caitlin Kaler. Back set, nice set there by Grove. As Luckin trips over everybody. There's block at the net. Vig with the kill. Didn't look like she quite had the timing down on that one, Brian. We're tied at 1.
Just a little bit off there. Good defense at the net there. Rockets getting their blockers in position too.
Johnson finds the corner on the inside. Luckin let it go, thinking it might go out.
Yeah, that one a little low line driver that died right in the court. She's had a couple that have been high on that side. Rockets get their hands on that time, they let it go, and that one falls in.
So the Cowgirls take a 2-1 lead here in set number 4. Christensen goes over, good dig by Sarol at the net. Going right back was Gabrielson, and Sarol couldn't dig that one. Good put back by Gabrielson.
Yeah, Christensen didn't get all of it, and the Cowgirls were able to return it. And then Gabrielson able to put that one, they just hammered it home, Joe.
Hess checks back in for Johnson. 2-2.
Another one that went out the backside.
Sarol digs. Roberts bump sets over to Abby Johnson, and Abby gets it in for the kill. Number 16 unofficially for Abby in set number 4.
Yeah, Abby doing a good job of going sideways with that one. All the defenders were in position to dig, and she just kind of put it out of reach of that front row going down the net line, and a good shot there by Abby Johnson.
Oshak and Yegi check in. Yegi back to serve. Luckin, Grove. Little backward set there, didn't quite work. She tried to get it to Albeard.
Yeah, just kind of off the mark on her set. That one a little bit too close to the net.
So Parker Yegi serving again. Becca Johnson. Grove comes back to get that one and bumped up front there by Luckin. Hansen gets the point. Haley Hansen with another kill. Haley having a good night. The Cowgirls needed her to step up tonight, and she's doing so. We talked about her in the pregame.
Yeah, the youngster's doing a good job here, Joe.
Yegi, 5-2 lead for the Cowgirls. Becca Johnson. Oh, what a nice spot there by Christensen. Nice spot. Good point for the Underwood Rockets.
Again, both these teams do a good job of reading the floor. They don't just go up there and hit it each time. They know what's happening on the other side of the net before they attack the ball.
Over the net to Johnson. And a kill for Abby Johnson as Grove couldn't handle that one. Not too many that Grove misses.
No, on either side of the net. I mean, Grove does a good job of digging those things out of there. Becca Johnson does a good job, and just uncharacteristic to see that one fall to the floor.
Abby almost got another ace there, but a good dig by the Rockets. Yegi sets up Caitlin Kaler. Blocked at the net, and it goes in by Oshak and Hansen. Looks like Ivy wants the credit for that one, but Hansen was there as well. Ivy Oshak.
Everybody getting involved now.
7-3 lead.
See how long if Coach Grove lets this go.
Trailing 2-1. You can't let it go too long, can you? Albeard taps it over. Cowgirls, Kaler. Right into Hess, and Hess is going to put it over on the third. Cowgirls with a freebie. Oshot, blocked at the net. Second one goes over by Roberts. Grove with a bump set. Albeard gets it over. Here comes Abby Johnson at the net. They're going to say it was 4 hits. Didn't clear the net. Breckenridge fans don't agree.
I mean, they were right there, but I don't think it cleared. The official's right, and it happened right in front of him.
Yagi back set to Hansen. Becca Johnson with the dig. Grove with the set. Luckin taps it over, and unable to get with it was Yagi. Right behind the blockers is where you want to put it, and they did.
Yeah, another one with a good job of reading the blockers and putting it right over.
It was tied at 2. The Cowgirls went on a little bit of a run, and now it's a 2-point lead. And that time, Oshak finds the same thing. So turnabout fair play for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Oshak doing a good job right there in the middle, both blockers there, and Rockets not able to do anything but roast marshmallows on that one.
Hansen, nice serve and the good dig in the back by Olsen. Twidwell in the middle, got it. Addie Twidwell with another kill, give her 6.
Cowgirls got a little bit of momentum now here. Rockets been able to answer almost every call, even though they're down 2-1. They've been in every single set with good opportunities.
Haley Hansen with a nice serve, and we got a double hit.
Gonna get one here, I think.
13 total calls on double hits tonight. 6 for Underwood, 7 for Breckenridge. Haley Hansen, and she puts it into the net. Biggest lead of the night, buddy, has been 5 points by either team, and it's been close all the way, but 5-point lead there for the Cowgirls. Couldn't stretch it to 6. It's a 4-point lead now as Becca Johnson serves. Yagi sets up Twidwell in the middle. She'll bump it over. Addie Twidwell having a great night in the middle.
Yeah, it couldn't really swing at that one and just took a little bit off and put it in the right spot, and I think they're going to get a timeout here by the Rockets.
Oh, yeah, the Rockets are going to talk about it with Coach Brett Grove. And we'll take a break as well on the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Stop and see Eric and the crew. 2nd Avenue, downtown Wapaton. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and Carlson Family Insurance.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Neil and Rachel Kuzler cheering on the Cowgirls. What a nail biter, but thank you, Three Borders Sports Network. You are entirely welcome. Neil and Rachel Kuzler, thank you very much for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. We got a doozy here all night long. 11-6 lead here now for the Cowgirls as Sorol back to serve. Right into the hands of Olsen. Second hit goes over and the Cowgirls control. Abby Johnson from way deep, hits it way deep. And it's 11-7.
Now let's see if the Rockets can close this lead.
Grove serves. Roberts. Twidwell with the kill and the point. Addie Twidwell gets another one. That's number 8 unofficially for Addie.
Yeah, Grove probably should have let that one go. She had Becca Johnson right behind her, ready for it.
Kaler gets it over. Grove sets up Gabrielson in the middle. Good dig by Sydney Roberts. Sorol sets up Twidwell. Good dig on the other side by Olsen. Abby Johnson with the kill. Out. 12-8. 4-point lead.
Yeah, just never got on top of that one. That one sailed.
Set number 4. Cowgirls lead 2-1. They lost the first set, won the next 2. Got an interesting comment I got to make about that B-dub in a little bit here. Kaler, back set to Twidwell. Grove with the dig. Back to Grove. The lefty from deep. Sorol sets up Twidwell in the middle. Addie just taps it over and got the point. Twidwell finding the hole in the defense.
Yeah, the tap is in play tonight, and both sides using it very well. And Addie Twidwell with a good read there. No help behind the front line there of the Rockets.
Twidwell comes out. Sydney Roberts back to serve, leading 13-8. Again, a 5-point lead is the biggest there has been all night. Grove does a nice job getting it over. Sorol sets up Abby at the net. In for the point. Abby Johnson with the kill, and now it's the biggest lead of the night, 14-8, 6-point lead.
Yeah, not much you can do there. You got the kill leader, career kill leader for the Cowgirls with an open shot, and she put that one away easy.
Grove goes over on the second. Nice job by Grove. Yeah. That is one smart volleyball player for a sophomore.
Yeah, doing a good job of reading it there. She played basketball too.
Maybe glad you don't play on the Minnesota side. I'm sure Coach Emdeck will let us know.
Yeah.
Vig goes over. Grove again puts it up in the air. Gabrielson now to Hess. Roberts comes up to get it. They set up Abby Johnson. She'll pop it over. Gabrielson does a nice job of getting it. Over to Christensen. Roberts bump set to Johnson. Grove sets up Albjerg. Again, Sydney Roberts just having a great night herself digging. And that one goes out on Vig. 14-10. Sydney Roberts, Brian, I don't think she's missed a dig yet. Maybe if she has, it's been one.
No,
but
she's doing a good job back there. Taking time off her swimming to play a little volleyball.
Two-sport athlete for the Cowgirls. Good spot by Vig, but the Rockets do a nice job recovering. Over to Johnson. Blocked at the net. And double hit there. That's 2 hits.
Good effort there. I think that was Christensen.
I'm not going to record that one as a double hit because that was just unintentional.
Just good effort there.
Yeah, just good effort.
Just doing everything she can to try and keep that ball in the air.
Once again, a 5-point lead. Yagi serves. Back over goes Johnson. Grove sets up Christensen, and the lefty is out.
Just missed the line, too. That was very close. And just missed the line.
So the Cowgirls tie the biggest lead of the night, 16-10. 6-point lead at the net. Putting it away was Haley Hansen. And the junior smiles again. And we got a timeout on the floor. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's 17-10. Biggest lead of the night of 7 points. We'll be right back.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1897.
We have got a hot atmosphere here at Breckenridge High School. It's so hot, even the shark guy in the uniform is getting undressed. Man, oh man. We're having a good time at Breckenridge High School. Don't forget, post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain. Coach Margaret Wilson on our post-game show. Win or lose, Margaret will be with us. Christensen pops it over. Roberts digs. Over to Johnson. Abby with the kill. Blocked at the net, but a point for the Cowgirls. It goes out of bounds. 8-point lead.
Cowgirls got it rolling here now, and the Rockets going to have to try and get a side out, see if they can slow them down a little bit and get back in this set and save this match.
That one ricocheted all the way over behind the Underwood drum sets. Multiple drum sets over there.
They brought the whole band. It's crazy.
Yagi, Luckin, Grove, and nice block at the net on Alberg's kill. Yagi sets up Roberts on the bump, and now Johnson's got to go over on the third hit. Grove sets up Alberg, and she finds no man's land for the point.
Yeah, good execution there. A little quick set, a little dump over. And now the Rockets going to have to string some points together here to save this set.
They need a run here, and Coach Brett Gove has used all of her TOs, so no more timeouts.
Got to get it done on the court.
Oh, and hits the tape and an ace. Christensen rubs her face like, oh my, that was close.
She's like, I'll take that one.
Yep. Looks good in the book. That's what we say in baseball. A little squibbler down the line and looks good in the book. Looks like a solid base hit.
Another good serve.
Abby Johnson from behind the 10-foot line. Grove bump set up front to Alberg. Tried the same spot, but that time Oshak was there. Johnson to Johnson. Back to Luckin. Johnson. This time Kaler gets it over. Up front to Alberg. Blocked at the net by Oshak and Hansen. Nice play. Long volley. Johnson couldn't get it over. Point to the Underwood Rockets, and they're on a 3-0 run.
And there's some defense being played at the net there. A couple good blocks and elbow to keep it in the air, and the Rockets come away with that one, much needed.
Roberts bumps it up. Johnson's got to go over. 3-1 here for the Rockets as Grove sets up Alberg. She'll tap it over. Johnson controls back to Ivy Oshak. Good play by Grove. My goodness. Set up to Hanson. Becca Johnson hits it. Hanson with the kill. That gives her unofficially 6.
I tell you what, Joe, you talked about Sydney Roberts, and she had a heck of a save there, able to get that ball, dig it out of there, and then the Cowgirls able to set it and put it away.
So Abby Johnson with the kill, or the serve, excuse me. And blocked at the net. And the Cowgirls with the point. They pick up the crooked number first. 20 on the board. Brian, in set 1, Breckenridge got the 21st. In set 2, Underwood got the 21st. In set 3, Underwood to 21st. And that one's out. What I was going to say is the first one that got to 20, the other team won.
Well, it'd be a tough comeback here.
It'd be a big comeback here.
The Rockets are able to come back and get this one.
Alberg with the tap. Set to Hanson. She'll tink it over the net, and she gets the point. Alberg reached for that one, just couldn't quite control it. As checking in for Alberg now is going to be Sia Olsen. 7-point lead. Hanson with the serve. Good dig in the back there by Olsen. And a kill at the net. Lucken gets another one. Lucken with 7 unofficially.
Yeah, Lucken's had a pretty good night.
Gabrielson checks in for Hess. A 6-point lead, 21-15. Set number 4. Yagi sets up to Abby from behind the 10-foot line, and it falls in. Abby with another kill. She's got a crooked number on that one too as well. That's at least 20 for her, maybe 21. It is 21 on the board. 22-15, 7-point lead. Sorol back to serve. Grove sets to Gabrielson, running kill at the net. And it's no good on the attempt there by Vig. A point to the Underwood Rockets. 22-16. Grove serves. Vig. Good dig by Becca Johnson at the net. Addie Twidwell tries to put it back. Addie with another one. Good dig in the back there by Olsen. That point is good for Underwood.
The Rockets not going to go away easy, Joe.
Back to a 5-point lead.
Back and forth. Trying to find a way to hang on to their season here.
Kaler.
Johnson with another
nice
good dig.
Save in the back by Becca. Nope. Lucken. Twidwell with the dunk. And the Rockets save it. What a save. Twidwell dunked it. The Rockets, Christensen, and oh my goodness, what a point that was.
That's what I'm talking about, Joe. Just the effort. Just when you think the point's over, somebody lays out or makes a play to keep it going.
Roberts with a dig. To Twidwell in the middle. Blocked at the net by Lucken, and they get the point. Down by 3.
Here they come, and Coach Wilson's going to take one here.
Coach Margaret Wilson wants a timeout. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, Breckenridge 22, 19 for the Rockets. Again, these games are brought to you in part, Section 6A volleyball games are brought to you in part by Off the Wall Advertising, keeping your business in front of your target audience. OffTheWallAdvertising.com, helping make this game possible on the broadcast. Also partially brought to you by Red River Communications. Fast fiber internet, digital TV, and much, much more. Red River Communications and Off the Wall Advertising. Thank you very much for stepping up and helping us put on this production. No timeouts left for the Rockets. 1 timeout left for Coach Wilson and the Cowgirls. Sorol, here's a free one. Lucken, Grove, back sets to Christensen. Johnson with the kill. Good dig at the net. Partially blocked and a point. And it rolls off the hands, and we're both at crooked numbers now, 22-21, or 22-20.
Yeah, the Rockets do a good job of digging that thing out, and then Gableson helped it over to put it over the Cowgirl defenders for that score.
Twidwell in the middle, taps it over. Luckin struggles, and it's going to fall for a point. Coming up to try and get that one on the rebound was Olsen, not able to cover it. And the Cowgirls 2 points away from a set and match win.
Yeah, Olsen laying out for everything, went into the stanchion there and just doing a heck of a job trying to keep it alive.
Luckin puts it into the net, 1 point away.
Yeah, that's one she wants back, I think.
And there's no timeouts left for the Rockets.
If this point gets scored, this place's going to go nuts, Joe.
Christensen gets it over. Roberts returns. Up. Twidwell puts it away. Addie Twidwell with the kill. 9 unofficially for Twidwell. And the Cowgirls are going to move on. What a 4-set victory here as the Cowgirls defeat the Underwood Rockets 25-20. Your final score here in set number 5. What a game we saw, B-Dub. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back with the Red River Grain postgame show coming up next. Don't forget, we'll have head coach Margaret Wilson on the air with us here in the Red River Grain postgame show. Stay tuned, everybody. What a set we saw. 3-1 victory for the Cowgirls. We'll be back after these messages.
City Brew Hall in Wahpeton is your family restaurant with chef-inspired food and friendly staff. Don't miss their weekly events, including live music, trivia, bingo, and more. Happy hour specials Monday through Friday, along with game day specials during all of your favorite sporting events. 24 beers on tap and brunch served Saturday and Sunday with bottomless mimosas. You're sure to find something you'll love. Follow City Brew on Facebook to see what's happening. If you'd like to join their great team at City Brew, head to brewrestaurants.com/employment. City Brew Hall in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
Good sports are winners, no matter what the score, and good sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. You keep the standards high and the game enjoyable for all by showing respect for players, coaches, and officials. Respect and responsibility is why we play. Celebrating a championship with classmates, teammates, and the community. It's a memory that lasts a lifetime, so root for your team with good sportsmanship and enjoy every minute of today's game. The Minnesota State High School League, helping students reach their goals in and out of the classroom.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Everybody, welcome back to the Red River Grain postgame show. Coach Margaret Wilson talking to some folks. So we're going to do a quick recap, B-Dub, and we'll take another quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with head coach Margaret Wilson after these. We'll just recap for a minute. Welcome again, everybody, to the Red River Grain postgame show. Check out their website at www.redrivergrain.com for all the latest in ag markets and ag news. 4 sets, buddy. We talked about it in the pregame show. we talked about we expected to see some extra volleyball tonight. We did. We saw 4 sets. What a match here. 24-26 in set number 1. Then Breckenridge comes back 25-21. 25-23 in set 3 with 10 ties. And then in set 4, the Cowgirls, I don't even want to say walk away, but it was a 5-point win, 25-20.
Yeah, for me, I just kind of expected this thing to go 5 the way that the Rockets were playing. And, you just knew that they were going to come out with some confidence. They had taken a set at Underwood, and they felt that they could play with the Cowgirls. And it's just back and forth and some really good volleyball. They adjusted to the calls that were made by the officials. Both sides did. And once they settled down, it was entertaining on both sides of the net. And the Rockets gave the Cowgirls everything that they could handle here in this second round.
Craziness. Vicky Glander, Karen and Carly Kappas, Chris Burnt family. Aunt Sophie, she just sent another text. Brian, she says a million thank yous.
We'll put her on our biggest fans list. How
yeah,
about that?
I think so. We'll do that. Jeannie's watching. Coach Austin Emdeck watching his girls, some of his Cowgirl basketball players. Sir James watching as well down in Illinois. Courtney and Beck Mann, they're watching. Kinsey Wilson, the Christian family in Montana. Neil and Rachel Kuzler. What a night. What a volleyball match we saw. We're going to try and go to see if we can get an update. Is Margaret available? Did you see her walking away? She's talking to her mom right now. Big, deep breath there from her. So I'm going to take the handheld mic down there, buddy, and we'll take a quick break.
Yeah.
And we'll take a quick break, and we'll get set up with Margaret here, and we'll be right back.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Check it out. We're all right. Okay. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network and the Red River Grain postgame show. Again, redrivergrain.com for all your latest ag marketing news and ag markets. Wow. How's your heart rate, Coach?
It's going down slowly.
It's going down slowly. All right, Margaret, you fall down in set number 1. It was a 26-24 loss, but yet the Cowgirls played well. It was 4 great sets. I mean, where do you start with this whole thing?
Well, the hustle plays. Everything, it was a lot of determination. Who was going to outlast who? They're a very scrappy team, maybe not the strongest hitting team, but a good blocking team and a good defensive team. So their setter's stellar as well, and she smart a little bit.
They did. Luckin, Grove, a couple of outstanding players for them. Luckin did a great job. Grove, I don't think she missed a thing. But one thing I want to mention to you, Coach Wilson, not only the play of Sydney or Abby Johnson with 21 kills, Addie Twidwell 8 unofficially, 7 unofficially for Hanson, but Sydney Roberts doing a great job in the back row.
Doing an excellent job, right? A little underrated because they're libero. They're not scoring the big points, but man, she had to hustle and she worked hard tonight. She fixed her serve receive a little bit so that our passes are a little bit more consistent right out of the serve receive in that 4th set, which was what we really needed. We struggled a little bit with that in the 2nd and 3rd set. So she came back and fired in, and she's just a competitor. She's not going to let the ball drop, and she's going to go for it no matter where she's at. You know, that 1st set, she was hesitating a little bit, right? If the setter was going to go or she was going to go, and I just said, it's yours. Go get it. You see it. Go get it.
Sydney did a great job. We mentioned it on the air several times. They had a good answer for almost everything you did, too, as well. Addie Twidwell, of course, having a great night at the net, and Haley Hansen.
Huge night. They both of the middles played very, very confidently, I thought, especially swinging out. Haley swung strong and blocked well, and Addie blocked super well, but she finally swung hard. Right? She got a lot of kills, which was huge for us. She hasn't done that. We used her on a serve receive, which we usually don't. And we had to use her tonight because they are blocking our outsides like crazy. So Addie and Haley did a very, very nice job.
Yeah, they did very well. All right, I got to look ahead a little bit, Coach. Do you know who we're playing yet on Friday?
No, it depends. It's between Hillcrest and Hewlin Hennerdal.
Okay, so I haven't looked yet either on the website yet. I tried to find it before I came down, but I couldn't find it yet. Maybe that game's not gone final yet. So
right.
There's Haley there. Nice game, Haley. Well, there you go. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Very good game. Right. I knew it was going to be competitive to start with, so I didn't want to play Underwood, but that was a good one to win.
We talked about it in our pregame show about how close we expected it. We expected to see extra volleyball tonight too. Yeah. And it turned out that way.
Yeah, no, it's nice to come back from a tight first set and lose that one, and then to regroup and then compete the next three. Super nice. KK did a great job. She wasn't super strong swinging tonight, but she blocked well. She dug off a block well, and she played defense well, right? She did her strong stuff. So now we just need her to be a little bit more a part of the offense going forward.
And there was one other one that I was going to mention there too, Margaret, but now I forget. I lost my train of thought there when you were talking. Right. I was trying to pay attention, and the announcer guy does not do a good job of asking questions. Oh, I know what it was. Kinsey was watching, so I got a nice message from her.
Thanks. Hi, Kinsey. Yeah, it's fun to have them here. Definitely a great crowd tonight. It was loud in here, so loud.
It was definitely playoff atmosphere here at Breckenridge High.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was great to see everybody come out. Now we just hope if we travel on Friday that everybody travels with us.
All right, we'll be there whatever it is. If it's here, if it's there, we'll be there. Excellent. Margaret, nice job, buddy. Congratulations. All right. I'll be right back there, Brian. You want to just keep it here? All right, we'll take a break. All right, we'll send it to break, and we'll come back and finish it up right after this.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network and our post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain, redrivergrain.com for all your latest ag markets and ag news. Check out redrivergrain.com. Well, B-Dub, Coach Wilson expected a tight one. She got a tight one, but the Cowgirls come out on top, and they'll play on Friday.
Yeah, like she said, probably not the team that she wanted to play. I mean, you take your draw as you get them, and Underwood, a tough opponent, and the Cowgirls able to fight their way through it, dropping that first set. You know, you never know what happens after that, but they do a good job of regrouping, coming back, and still in those second and third set, those are both close as well. They had to come back a little bit, you know, and it's good to see her team respond. And they beat a very good Underwood team tonight to stay alive and keep their season alive here in the playoffs.
So the Breckenridge Cowgirls defeat the Underwood Rockets 3-1, and the set scores were as follows. The Cowgirls 24, Underwood 26 in set 1. The Cowgirls 25-21 in set 2 were tied at 1. In set 3, it was a 25-23 victory here for the Cowgirls, and then in set 4, the deciding set, 25-20 victory. Again, so many ties. There were 9 ties in the first set. There were 10 ties in the third set. Just never once until late in the fourth set, Brian, the lead was ever much bigger than 5. And then the Cowgirls stretched it out to an 8-point lead before finally winning by 5.
Yeah, both teams evenly matched, and you know, you just never knew how, if you stretch the lead out far enough, if one was going to be able to come back, and it was just kind of back and forth there. No lead was really safe. And the Cowgirls really just kind of fortunate to be able to hang on and kind of work through it. And it was a bit of a chess match, too, between the two coaches. Both these teams very well coached.
Very well coached.
And just a fun volleyball match to watch. And the crowd into it. And just the way high school sports should be.
Just trying to look here, buddy, on a score. They reported the Breckenridge scores on the website, but there is no score yet for the Hillcrest Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal game, so I do not have a score for that. So I cannot provide an update on the website that I was told to go look at there, folks, so I cannot tell you if the Cowgirls will face Hillcrest or if they will face here at home against Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal. So we'll just have to leave it at that. Again, we want to thank our Section 6A game sponsors here. Again, Off the Wall Advertising, keeping your business in front of your target audience, offthewalladvertising.com, and partially brought to you by Red River Communications, fast fiber internet, digital TV, and much, much more. Again, Vicki Glander, Karen and Carly Kappas, Chris Burnt and family. Chris, I'll answer your questions after the game here or maybe tomorrow. Aunt Sophie, as always, probably one of our top watchers. We appreciate everything you say, Aunt Sophie. Jeannie was watching, Austin Emdeck was watching and cheering on his Cowgirls, Sir James Watson, Courtney and Beck Mann, Kinsey Wilson, Neil and Rachel Kuzler. What a game, buddy. I had fun.
Let's do it again.
We'll do it again Friday. We'll be right here somewhere on Friday. I shouldn't say right here. We might be in Hillcrest. We might be right here on Friday night. And then Saturday we have the Cowboys taking on New York Mills.
That's a 2 o'clock in the afternoon game.
In the afternoon. So, yeah, we'll be having both Breckenridge section games. All right. Anything else? All right, let's wrap it up. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks, everybody. The Cowgirls victorious 3-1 over the Underwood Rockets, and a great effort here by the Underwood Rockets. And we will be back Friday with Friday night's game. We just don't know where yet, but we'll be back with Friday night's game. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody.